I'm 17 this year. In this short video, I would like to tell you about my life in Hong Kong. But first of all, I will talk about my background. I came from a loving family from the middle of Hungary. Family is important in our culture, and I have a strong bond with my family. However, I've always wanted to understand a completely different culture and see if I could manage my life in that kind of environment. Therefore, choosing Hong Kong was the best option. And of course, because of the Bruce Lee movies. My journey started at the end of August. That's when I said my goodbyes to my family and also got on the plane, which arrived at the 26th. On 29th, 3 days after the quarantine hotel, I finally met the other exchange students. During orientation week, Jenny, an AFS volunteer, introduced us to the basics and norms in Hong Kong. It helped me a lot to understand why locals might be doing things differently. For example, why a lot of people are playing a shouting game during an argument. On the 3rd of September, I met my host family. On that day, I had my first dinner with them. It was, and it is, a warm environment from day one. Their unconditional caring and understanding makes me feel like I'm at home, yet in a different way than at Hungary. In here, I feel their love from actions rather than words, and I believe it makes it more personal. My first big community was my school after AFS. The school was the first place where I made friends and got to know the truth about local life in Hong Kong. Through friends, classmates, and teachers, I was able to learn, grow, and experience walks of life that I never would have, such as singing and talking in front of people, and also debating with the detention class teacher whether my uniform is correct or not. And sadly, it wasn't. Also, I've met a lot of good people during my journey, and made friends with a lot of them, even out of my school. These friendships helped me to immerse myself into Hong Kong more and created uncountable good memories, such as my first hiking in Hong Kong or just needed conversations. I can surely say that my friends became more important in my life. During these 10 months, I've also came across some difficulties due to the language barrier. However, I've always kept an open mind and tried a lot of ways to communicate. Hint for the future students, being translated has some accurate translations. So overall, this wasn't so harsh for me. On the other hand, I've dealt with homesickness occasionally. Sometimes it was close to rock bottom, and I felt like I won't be able to handle anything. I've never experienced something like that before, and for me, it was completely new. In these hard times, the support that I got from my friends were the most precious to me. My mindset shifted, and I've started approaching everything with an open mind. After I became more open, I've never looked at things the same way. So overall, I've learned that I have to change for my surroundings, and it should not be the opposite way. I started enjoying to be a listener more than someone who speaks a lot. I became a more independent and open-minded individual. I've also learned how to work with different personalities and find joy in the process, and how to live life with being grateful and not taking anything for granted. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone for helping me out on my journey. My host family for a stable and warm home and family spirit. My teachers for their dedication to make the best experience for me to remember. And of course, AFS for organizing everything and making it the most memorable year of my life. Overall, I truly believe that Hong Kong was one of the best decisions of my life. And I am proud to represent Hungary along all of you here. Therefore, I would like to sing for you a meaningful song that helped me to cope with homesickness whenever I have to. This song is for the Hungarians outside of Hungary, outside of our borders. It shows a sense of unification that wherever you are as a Hungarian, you are still with us as a brother or a sister. So please, join us.
Annyi mindent kéne még elmondanom, s ha nem teszem, talán már nem is lesz rá alkalom. Hogy elmeséljem, milyen jó, hogy itt vagyunk, mint a régi jó barátok. Egyet mondunk, s egyet gondolunk. Mint az odébb rúgott kő, mint a fáradt vándor, ki némán enni kér. Otthont, házat, hazát, nyugalmat már többé nem remél. S bár a lényeget még nem értheted, amíg nem éltél nehéz éveken, hogy történjen bármi, amíg élünk, s meghalunk. Mi egy vérből valók vagyunk. Mint a leszakított, haldokló virág, mint az 5 millió magyar, akit nem hall a nagyvilág. Porba hullott mag, mi többé nem ered, s ha nem vigyázol ránk, olyanok leszünk mi is nélküled. Bár a lényeget még nem értheted, amíg nem értél nehéz éveket, hogy történjen bármi, amíg élünk, s meghalunk. Mi egy vérből valók vagyunk. Hogy történjen bármi, amíg élünk, s meghalunk. Mi egy vérből valók